water, not a thought of giving in.
You are listening to the Seattle Shrimp Tank, coming to you live from the Business Accelerant Studio.
Hot or not, cell phone usage for our neck and spine.
There's a lot of unintended consequences that are coming from cell phone usage, and we could do probably a whole series on this. But when it comes to my world as a chiropractor, the thing that I'm most concerned about right now is the posture that occurs from using a smartphone, from texting, for example.
Right. That's kind of what I was.
Yeah.
That what I was really kind of.
So
because I find myself very easily in probably a very poor posture when I'm looking at my cell phone, whether it's texting, whether it's looking at email, whatever it is.
Yeah, so the average head weighs as much as a bowling ball. It's about 10 to 12 pounds.
Okay.
And if you come to my office, there's actually a bowling ball on the floor so I can pick it up and show you. And it's crazy. And you got this 12-pound head, basically, that has to sit on a relatively thin stick called the neck.
Right.
And when you are in text mode, your head is now looking down. And when you're in perfect posture, you got about 10 to 12 pounds on your neck. But when you go forward just 15 degrees, which is not a lot, now all of a sudden you have 27 pounds on your spine and on your nervous system.
Wow.
And if you go 60 degrees, you are at 60 pounds. So this is a problem, not for just an occasional text here and there, but when we are putting in like 500, 700 hours of just, texting, whatever the stat is, I can't pull it off the top of my head, but it's large, and it's larger in kids. Maybe some of the listeners have seen the images out there on the internet of this. They call it some of the articles are calling it a phone bone, or like this horn that's growing from the back of the neck. Yeah. And, some people are, I don't know if that's true or whatnot. It's like, we have to be careful. When we love our technology a lot, we will do whatever we can to defend it. And so some people are saying, I don't think this is true, this little phone bone thing. But what we do know is that if the average head weighs about 12 pounds and you're in a forward flexion for a prolonged period of time, and I'm talking about day in, day out, day in, the body is going to start to adapt to that. And one of the ways it may adapt, in this case, the head's not designed to go forward for those extended periods, you will start to see, in this case, basically what is equivalent of a heel spur. Somebody who has plantar fasciitis happening, that's not really a bone spur perhaps, or per se. It's actually that plantar fascia that's under an increased chronic load, and the body is adapting to that by making it bone.